Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back for part 2 of the end of November and December, end of the year reading that I wanted to do. I'm picking up right where I left off. I had been talking about making decisions, and I feel like some of you are going to be really standing in your power and doing that during this time. I also pulled the Nine of Cups, which is a really positive financial card. And with the Chariot together, to me, this is a really strong financial flow energy where some of you might maybe not have felt like there was maybe going to be an uptick in your finances or an increase in your finances, or just feel like you have enough to go the distance of the things that you want to get and get done. So I feel like that's a very positive message for the end of this year. But also I feel like this is kind of like this, the message is like smooth sailing. My guides are saying smoother sailing. We have these two pieces, the seashell pieces here for my charms. I feel like there's going to be a lot of emotion, unexpected emotion especially towards in December, but towards the end of the year. I definitely feel that December is going to be a really bright time, a very bright, very special, because we have the star here. My guides show me the star, and everybody puts a star in their tree, and I feel like this year is going to feel very special. The energy around Christmas time is going to feel very special, and I feel like many of you will feel really positive about things. My guys are also showing me like the star that's also on one of my favorite charms. You can see there. It's hard to show it here. See, it's a star, and so I got this because it had the horseshoe, the ladybug, the butterfly, the good luck charm, the clover charm, and the star. And so to me, that's very, very positive. And, this is like, every time this lands on something, I feel like, I look at like, what is it pulling in? And it's pulling in, I feel like, a lot of positive decisions. Some of you are going to be making some very strong decisions about what you want to do next in this next year. Very strong, like, okay, we did XYZ this last year and it didn't work, and we're going to do something different next year. I also feel like, the element of good news and incoming positive news is very, very strong here. So it's like waking up. My guides are showing me like waking up and like you've got some really good news in your inbox, like in your email, like maybe some positive messages from people, or just, positive responses. I have to say, from my situation in life, the last 2 years, I felt like communications have been very stuck. So for some of you, this is a really positive flow of healthy communication. Maybe you felt in the past that there wasn't. I also feel like with Saturn going direct in Pisces, I feel like it's going to be better for communications, actually, it being direct. And I feel like with Pluto and Aquarius, like, your cell phone is going to probably be ringing off the hook starting as soon as Pluto goes into Aquarius. Your whatever social media that you have could see a huge shift in traffic. There may be, my guys are showing me this before, some kind of shift in the algorithms to have more of an improvement. Where things are actually moving forward and people are making headway, and it's like not like just working and nothing's happening, So I feel like there's going to be some positive shifts in social media as well. This is what I see. What else? I do still see some of you just spending a lot of time at home, maybe baking things, cooking things, focusing on your diet. It's interesting. Some of you might join a gym. I also am seeing like a gym, or just spending a lot of time this season working out, lifting weights at a gym, specifically. I feel like some of you, are already kind of gearing up to plant like next season. Some of you may be kind of cleaning up a yard or doing stuff around the house or the property that you have. Maybe like, maybe for some it's like decorating. For others, it's, clearing out the garden or doing like some last minute landscaping for the year, and kind of tucking everything in for the winter time. Those of you who are going into, I think it's, see, we're going into winter. then you'd be going into summer. Some of you that live in the southern hemisphere may be just very busy in your garden if you live in the southern hemisphere as well. There's people that will come from all different places on the planet and watch my YouTube channel. Okay, so last but not least, of course, we pulled the Ace of Wands here. And the Ace of Wands, of course, is in connection to this piece here, which you can see what it is. And so some of you are going to be feeling really inspired to be sexy at this time. I don't know what it is about the energy, but some of you just be maybe feeling like more in the mood than you maybe have in the past. There might be also, as far as like potential new partners, I definitely feel like, ladies, there is a potential person that I see here, because the Nine of Cups is a person who is single. So some of you may be dating this person or thinking about getting into a relationship. I will say, though, the Nine of Cups is kind of one of those people that it kind of slips away. So you got to watch out, at this time for somebody popping up into your life and then swimming away. That may happen. I'm not saying for everyone, but it may happen. Ooh, we got some. Okay, so we got the Ten of Pentacles here. My camera's not showing it very well. The lighting in here is kind of fading for the day, but the Ten of Pentacles is big money. Okay, a lot of zeros. Okay, things in multiples of 10. So I definitely see there being a lot of prosperity and abundance at this time, unexpected prosperity and abundance at this time. I do see you spending a lot on your kids, or being very focused on your kids. I also see, and I had to say this, there may be some of you who are struggling with your mental health. And I definitely would encourage you to talk to a counselor. This is definitely a time to speak to a counselor. And if you do have children who are in school and struggling, I definitely would encourage you to have them speak to a counselor as well. Overall, I feel like it's really positive. I think that's where I want to leave it. Thank you guys so much for being amazing fans and followers. I hope to see you guys again soon. I send everyone big hugs, big kisses, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye, guys.